Welcome to the City Show COVID-19 update. I'm Pat Amelia. We have tremendous amount of positive signs going in the battle against COVID-19. And also this week, I want to get this out early, is Nurses Appreciation Week. And even under normal circumstances, that is a very tough job. Dealing with the injured, the ill, the elderly, it is very difficult, and we'd never make it without the dedication of all these nurses. The president of the president of the Palisades Medical Center, part of Hackensack Meridian, Anthony Passante, he is the CEO there, sent me a message to share with all the viewers here. And you'll read that real quickly, and we got some stills. If you know any nurses, please give them a hug. They do a tremendous job. I've got to know and meet many of them at the Jersey City Medical Center, and you see some of the cards and well wishes to the nurses from their various patients. It's a tremendous field, the nursing field. Such an honorable profession, and truly some dedication. A great action picture there with the nurses with the mask on and all. If you know a nurse, give them a hug. And like I said, I've got to know a few of them and meet many of them at the Jersey City Medical Center. Somewhere along the lines, once we get out of COVID-19, we were in pre-production of a show called Hudson Health. And eventually we will get back to that. And in Hudson County, we'll be working with all the hospitals and all the clinics and all the doctors. So we'll bring you all the pertinent, up-to-date medical information. Somewhere down the line, when we get back to what is somewhat normal here in New Jersey. All right, we're going to take a break, then we'll come back with the COVID-19 and all the stats and statistics and positive signs. I'm Pat Amelia. We'll be right back. Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, Jersey City. Hudson County's only monument maker, serving all faiths and cemeteries. Design, studio, and large inventory on site. Cemetery inscriptions and custom orders welcome. Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, just south of Secaucus Road. Craftsmanship that will last for all eternity. Burns Brothers, Jersey City, Albert H. Hopper, North Arlington. Visit us on the net. Consumer Carpets, 3408 Kennedy Boulevard in the Jersey City Heights. Your one-stop store for residential and commercial floor treatments. Carpeting, linoleum, tiles, laminates, hardwood floors, area rugs, remnants. All major brands, all in stock. Free estimates, same-day installation. Consumer Carpets, it's savings, selection, installation. Credit cards and debit cards accepted. Financing available. Consumer Carpets, price to fit your budget, installation to fit your schedule. On the net at consumercarpets.com. Consumer Carpets, Jersey City, 201-792-2712. The Jersey City Medical Center. You know it for its award-winning, life-saving ambulance service. It's also your health hub, with health and wellness locations staffed with certified professionals all through Hudson County. The Jersey City Medical Center, here to help you with your healthy, here when you need us the most. The Jersey City Medical Center. Visit us on the net to learn more. Jersey City Medical Center, Robert Wood Johnson, Barnabas Health Facility. Let's be healthy together. We're back. You're watching the COVID-19 update from the City Show. Me and my opponent here, the remote from hell, I think, for the timer. As President Trump often says, he's battling a plague, an invisible enemy. It is not the plague. It is a very aggressive virus, and it's a virus we are beating. We have tremendous amount of positive numbers coming out. You're going to start seeing things start to change here. When you look at what's going on, we're taking the right steps. The social distancing is working. There were some questions about should we wear a mask. Listen, I would advise you to wear the mask. Fossey did an interview last week where he said, it doesn't really make sense to wear the mask. It's conflicting. We've gotten used to it, so just stay with the mask and the gloves. Take all the precautions you possibly can. Sanitize. Today I sanitized the studio. We're here in Ready to Roll Studios in Seaside Heights. did the desk, we did the keyboards, we did the mics, we did the cameras, we did all that stuff. We're taking all the precautions we possibly can. For that matter, when Mike came in, he had a mask on when he came into the studio. All the precautions. Take your temperature every day. That's one of the first indicators. Today I was 97.7. I've been pretty lucky. The highest I've been, I think, was 98.2. I've yet to hit normal, 98.6. It's imperative that we continue to do what has been keeping you safe. And since 96% of all the cases are mild, even if you get it, you'll survive it. Statewide, our testing numbers are down to 26% positive. We're doing a tremendous amount of testing. I know there was an issue with the president's press conference yesterday. We're all leading the world in testing. That may not make everybody happy. We're not doing as much testing as we possibly can, I guess. But the tests are out there. And a lot of the locals, and, we're looking at the Fed, but really it's the state who should be doing the testing. They should be handling their COVID as much as they can with assistance from the feds. When you look at a municipality like Jersey City, Mayor Fulop didn't wait for anybody. He started doing his own testing. He got the equipment. He started setting up the locations. He took the initiative. So kudos to the mayor of Jersey City, who was way ahead of this whole curve. When many others were procrastinating, Mayor Fulop was acting. The state of New York. Now, we're going to do the maps later. The state of New York is now reopening portions of the state, basically the northern portions. If you've been watching my COVID-19 updates, I've been saying for weeks, New York can open tomorrow. New York City, that's really iffy. But the state of New York, once you got out of New York City and Long Island, yeah, you'll see the map when we're doing it later on today. In the New Jersey, we have opened county and state parks, but we have not opened the bathrooms. That has become an issue in the county and state parks because people are going to go to the bathroom, whether you open the bathrooms or not. Now listen, if we need to wash our hands and personal hygiene, I think you need to open the bathrooms. If you watched Governor Murphy's COVID-19 update yesterday, he had the head of the state troopers, and they had a problem with bottles of urine and people pooping in the parks. Open the bathrooms. There's no reason for this. We have people, state employees, on the payroll working in these parks. They can open the bathrooms. You got seniors, you got kids, women. My wife, there's not a bathroom around. My wife's not going there. Makes no sense. Seaside Heights, where we are filming from today in Ready to Roll Studios, they are doing a very limited opening starting Friday. The limitations I'm going to go over are in place from May the 15th through the 22nd, and some of this will go right through into the 31st. The beach and the boardwalk will be open from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can walk on the boardwalk, you can walk on the beach. You cannot swim, you cannot sunbathe. There will be no blankets, there will be no coolers, there will be no chairs on the beach. You are not allowed to sit on the beach. You are allowed to surf, but you are not allowed to swim. So if you fall off that surfboard, you better damn not swim. I don't know how you're getting back, but don't swim, because that is prohibited. You're allowed to walk on the boardwalk. You're allowed to walk on the beach. You're allowed to jog on the boardwalk and the beach, and you're allowed to ride a bicycle. On the boardwalk, little difficult to do on the beach. Groups of 10 or more is the limit. No groups larger than 10. If we're doing social distancing, 10, that seems like a lot of people, in my opinion, with the social distancing. But all right, so you got to space them out 6 to 8 feet. I suppose that's doable. I don't know if you want to come down with big groups. You're going to have some issues with housing down here in motels and hotels, but we're running out of time for this segment, so I'm going to take a break. When we come back, we'll finish the Seaside Heights do's and don'ts, and then we'll get into statistics. You're watching the City Show COVID-19 update. I'm Pat O'Melia. We'll be right back.
Newport, the luxury waterfront community on the Hudson River, offers a quality of life you deserve in 10 high-rise rental towers with amenities such as the on-site Newport Path subway, light rail and ferry service, Newport Town Square, 3 playgrounds, dog run, upscale restaurants, retail giants like Sears, JCPenney, Macy's, and Target. Morton Williams Supermarket is just outside your front door. A health and fitness club, spa, skating rink, and medical facilities are also on site. NewportNJ.com. Enjoy the New York skyline from Newport Town Square. Manhattan is just one path stop away or quick ride through the Holland Tunnel. Nursery and private elementary schools all on site. 12-screen movie theater at the Newport Center Mall. Want to visit Newport? Stay at the Westin or Marriott Hotel. Go to newportnj.com for details. Newport has luxurious towers, great restaurants, shopping, New York skyline views, schools, playgrounds, a marina and yacht club, gym, spa, fine wine, fine living. It's incredible. It's you. newportnj.com. Newport, live like you want.
Good Friend Self-Storage in North Bergen, New Jersey is a fully climate-controlled facility equipped with state-of-the-art security, packing supplies, a Refer a Friend program, and multiple loading docks convenient for commercial use. Located just off of Route 3 at 4301 Tunnelly Avenue, Route 1 and 9. Call 201-867-2444 or visit us on the web today. Good Friend Self-Storage. Let us be your good friend.
We're back. You're watching the COVID-19 update. I'm Pat O'Melia. I am now clicking my timer. Me and that timer do not get along. Well, the timer's fine. It's the remote. As I was saying with Seaside Heights, if you're going to take a ride down this weekend, as I've been imploring you to do for the last 10 years when we're in production with the Shore Show, here's some of the problems you're going to run into, especially if it's good weather, and it's supposed to be like in the 80s this weekend, but there's some rain forecast also. Parking in Seaside Heights will be reduced by 50%. That's going to cut down the crowds a little bit. I don't know how they're going to do that with on-street parking. I know you can do it in a parking lot. I don't know if Seaside Heights, Mayor Boz and Ramboli and Ken Roberts and Chief Boyd are going to run around with cones in every other parking spot here, but they will limit the parking to 50%. I don't believe we have parking enforcement yet because they were in the process of switching over to kiosks here in Seaside Heights, and they're still in that process, and they're numbering all the spaces. They have not done that, so I do not believe you'll have parking enforcement this weekend. Short-term rentals. If you're thinking, hey, let's get a room at the Belmont, they're only allowed to rent to 25% of their occupancy. So you can only rent a quarter of the rooms in any one of the hotel motels down here in Seaside Heights. Any dwelling that's 3 or more units can only rent 25% of the available space. If you got a 2-family, you're okay. You can rent the upstairs. You can check Airbnb. That'll give you all the information you'll need there on short-term rentals down here. Again, there isn't a lot open. I know the bars are going to be closed. The restaurants on the boardwalk, they're pretty much takeout as it is. It's, pizza. So I'm sure we'll have some of the pizza places open. The Beachcomber has been closed for a while, the best pizza on the boardwalk. Let's see. Let's go to the United States. Mikey, give me some numbers for the United States. Here we go. The United States, we have 1,387,499 cases of COVID-19. Keep in mind the population of the United States is 330 million plus. We have suffered 81,937 deaths related to COVID-19. I'm starting to get questioning these numbers because everything's being coded COVID-19. We have suffered tremendous loss. Maybe not to the tune of 81,937, but a tremendous amount of losses. If you lost a loved one or a friend, it doesn't matter. These are major numbers. Recoveries, this is great. We have 262,225. That is a plus since my last update of Friday of 44,952. Again, 96% of the cases are mild. Let's see a map of the United States. United States, there we go. Actually, I should do that with the left hand, right? The United States, you see the big red blob up in the northeast there? That is us. We are still probably the worst spot in the country. You see some other red dots, not as dark. Illinois, there's a fairly dark one up there. But outside of that, we are getting a handle on that. There are positive signs all around with the COVID-19. Let's show some numbers for the state of New York, Michael. New York, 347,151 cases of COVID-19. They have lost 27,003 New Yorkers. The city of New York City, the Big Apple, they have 190,546 cases of COVID. They have lost 19,563. They mention here Jerry Stiller, Frank Costanza, and Arthur Spooner, a guy in the Royal New Yorker there, passed on this weekend. Rest in peace, Arthur. Or you can say Frank, whatever name you want, but he was Jerry Stiller, Stiller and Mira. I should have told Mike to put that picture up there, but I wasn't thinking about doing that. I'd put the map up in New York City, New York State. There we go. Now, Governor Cuomo is opening the northern parts of New York. They've got the okay to open. As you can see, as I said, for weeks. They could have done that a while ago, but Cuomo was playing it safe. The lower the southern end is New York City, Long Island, there are your hotspots. New Jersey is a hot spot, in my opinion, because of proximity to New York City, and so many people in Jersey work in New York. So that's one of the reasons we had such an issue. When we come back from break, we'll talk about the Jersey City, Hudson County, and the county numbers here. You're starting to see some of them up there. It has been a very difficult situation for us here in New Jersey, but the numbers are coming down. We talked weeks ago of flattening the curve. Well, we got that curve flattened. Like I said, we're testing at 26% positive, so that is excellent. We're doing a tremendous amount of testing. What we need to start doing is the antibody testing. That I'm very interested in. All right, we're going to break the commercial. You're watching The City Show, COVID-19 update portion. I'm Pat O'Melia. We'll be right back.
Pan & Pinto Properties, Jersey City. Shaping the workplace with state-of-the-art office spaces that address your company desires. Building residences that define your home environment. Adjacent to all modes of transportation with on-site parking available. The right address, the right lease. Call 201-521-9000 or visit online at panandpintoproperties.com. Pan & Pinto Properties, building Jersey City for everyone.
Most women who give birth recover without problems, but any woman can have complications after the birth of a baby. Learn the post-birth warning signs, such as fever, headache, chest pain, shortness of breath, increased bleeding, or thoughts of hurting yourself or someone else. Knowing these can save your life or the life of someone that you love. Trust your instincts. If you feel something is wrong, call and get evaluated by your healthcare provider. If your symptoms get worse or you do not hear back from your physician, call 911 or go to the nearest emergency room.
RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
That's it. Let's be healthy together. RWJ Barnabas. And that matter, we got some of their numbers here. Let's go the state of New Jersey. The state of New Jersey, we have suffered 141,130 COVID-19 cases, 137 COVID-19 cases. We have lost 9,341 Jerseyans. A large percentage were from the nursing homes. Hudson County, it's getting a little scary in my home county, as you can see from the map over there. The real dark red you see up in North Jersey there, that's us, Hudson County, Bergen County. Those are really the hot spots left here in New Jersey. Hudson County, we have 16,936 cases. Bergen County has 17,208 cases. We are 92 cases away from Bergen County to taking over the lead in the state of New Jersey. A lead and the number one ranking we do not want, but we've been catching up the last couple of weeks. I would not be surprised somewhere next week we become the number one county. Ocean County, where I'm filming from today, is 7,569 cases. Positive signs from the Jersey City hospitals. Jersey City Medical Center, there are 58% of their patients are COVID-19. That is way down from when they were cranking in about 82%. There are 20 ventilators. Ventilators are no longer an issue. We are like the Crazy Eddies of ventilators now. If you remember Crazy Eddie, we have a lot of ventilators. Christ Hospital is at 57%. They're down 9% since we did the COVID-19 last Friday. They have 15 ventilators available. My home city, Jersey City, we got 6,201 COVID-19 cases. That's more than like 24 of the states. We have done 13,069 tests. We are testing at a rate of 47.5% positive. That is down 1.5% from the last COVID-19. We're averaging now 81 cases per day. That is down from 91. We have lost 357 Jersey City residents to COVID-19. 64.1% of the Jersey City dead are male. The average age is 69 years of age. And the toughest hit group, hardest hit, is from 61 up and on, from 61 to 75 and above. They're cranking in at 75.3% of all the fatalities. So if you're in your 60s and on up, be careful. And if you're type A, be very careful. For that matter, let's run through the rest of this. COVID-19 testing, go to your municipality, check their website. You can get all the testing you want. Remember, sore throat, cough, fever, difficulty breathing, loss of appetite, loss of taste and smell. Those are your symptoms. 96% of the cases are mild. Stay healthy. Wash their hands. Keep the social distancing. Wear the gloves. Wear the mask until somebody can give a definitive thing on the mask. Wear the mask. I'm Pat O'Melia. We're going to break for commercial, and we'll come back with the City Show. We'll be right back.
Rama Jewelers, located in the Lyndhurst Shopping Center at 413 Valley Brook Avenue, Lyndhurst. Come for all your jeweler needs at Rama Jewelers, where you will find a fine selection of necklaces, earrings, rings, and bracelets. Choose from one of our complete sets, our many signature items, or find the perfect engagement ring. Come on down. That's Rama Jewelers at 413 Valley Brook Ave, Lyndhurst. Call 201-939-5784 or visit us online today.
You know those times when you need to see the doctor, but you just can't get to the doctor? So where do you go? Go to the App Store, download the Telemed app from RWJ Barnabas Health, and you see the doctor right away. From any mobile device, whenever you want, wherever you are.
Quality care, no appointment necessary. The doctor is online when you download the Telemed app.
Don't you feel better already?
RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
We're back. You're watching the COVID-19 City Show update. Now let's get into the City Show portion of what we do. And I really look forward to the day when we can go back to just doing the city shows where we're not talking about the devastating effects of COVID-19 on our state and our nation and on our municipalities. When that's all said and done, there's going to be a lot of questions that are going to be asked. Now, what happened, how we responded, why the states were barren with any kind, no test, they had nothing, no tests, no ventilators. They were completely caught unprepared for basically any kind of disaster. So those are the kind of things we're going to need to look at. We're going to need to look at bringing back manufacturing of all the PPE and all the medical and all our medicines. We are at the mercy of China as it stands right now. That cannot happen. You can take to the bank. We got a presidential election coming up. That is going to be a big presidential election platform. Getting that manufacturing back probably plays right into Donald Trump and getting our economy back. And little by little, we're going to start moving forward. We're going to start opening. Eminent Domain. If you recall, prior to COVID-19, in Jersey City, Hudson County, we were dealing with the sale of hospitals. There was a problem selling Christ Hospital and Hoboken Hospital to RWJ Barnabas. Couldn't get all the partners on CarePoint on the same page, and one in particular, Avery Ichiban, I believe his last name is. I don't have it in front of me. He was the money guy, and he kind of financed a lot of this, and they went along with sales and forgot to include Avery. So Avery, being probably the smartest guy in the room, financially anyway, managed to muck it all up. But listen, he didn't throw throwing monkey wrenches into this deal. He is protecting his investment, so I can't blame him for that. The county freeholders of Hudson have passed a resolution authorizing the Hudson County Improvement Authority to begin eminent domain proceedings against CarePoint, basically aiming at Avery's stake in it. I'm not sure if that's legal. This will be interesting to watch as this transpires. You got spot zoning, that's illegal. Any kind of an ordinance or a resolution that is aimed at one particular party is probably not legal. What they need to do is sit down get all the CarePoint guys in the room, get the mayor of Jersey City in there, get RWJ guys in there, and say, all right, how are we going to do this? Now, the problem is, I understand that Avery owns the land under these hospitals, and you own land in Hoboken, Jersey City, and Bayonne, especially Jersey City and Bayonne, and the land in Jersey City is on the cliffs. What a development package that would be. they're going to have to address this guy's holdings. And you're not going to beat Avery out of his investment or his potential profit. The guy is, like I said, he's probably the smartest guy in the room. He owns Alaris Healthcare. Financially, he appears to be a financial genius. Actually, when it comes to the money, like I said, he is the smartest guy in the room. Talking about money, the mayor of Jersey City, Stephen Fulop, has put a cap on the fees that food delivery services can charge in Jersey City. That's Uber Eats, that's DoorDash, that's Grubhub. There's a company, Slice, that deals just with pizza. They only charge $2 anyway. Jersey City, in my opinion, arbitrarily and misguidedly decided to put a 10% cap on the fees that these delivery services can use. Now, my daughter will get Taco Bell, and the average order is like $20. Now, I want you to look at this. If you're going to cap this at 10%, Taco Bell gets a $20 order. Grubhub is going to pay the $20, well, minus the fees, to Taco Bell, and they have to split a 10% fee with the driver. So let's say it's 5% they're going to split. 5% to the driver, 5% to Grubhub. That's not going to work. That driver is not going to do this, to pick up that food, bring it to your house with his time, his insurance, his fuel, his maintenance on his car. And Grubhub and the rest of these guys aren't going to do this for 5% with their app maintenance, their marketing, their bookkeeping, their payroll, all that goes involved with managing this service. It's a billion-dollar company that never makes money. That's an amazing thing now. None of these companies make money. Amazon, same way. They don't turn a profit. I don't know how they're worth billions of dollars. I understand Mayor Fulop's goal is to try to help the small businesses, but these small businesses knew what they were getting to when they signed up. And a lot of these small businesses received business because of the marketing from DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, etc. They knew what was going in. Now, it's a very close margin in the restaurant business. Maybe not with Taco Bell and McDonald's and all, because of the vastness of their operation. But for the small guy with a pizzeria or a luncheonette, 30% is a lot to give up. I could see capping it at 20%, but this will only stay in effect for as long as Fulop's executive order is in effect, so it is short term. But the problem is, most of that city council has never created a job, with the exception of Jermaine out in Ward F. Never created a job where they were making that payroll out of their pockets. So it's a little different when they're talking about business, when they never created a job or ran one of their own. All right, we're going to break for commercial. You're watching The City Show. We'll be right back. Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, Jersey City. Hudson County's only monument maker, serving all faiths and cemeteries. Design, studio, and large inventory on site. Cemetery inscriptions and custom orders welcome. Burns Brothers Memorials, Monuments, and Markers, 787 Tunley Avenue, just south of Secaucus Road. Craftsmanship that will last for all eternity. Burns Brothers, Jersey City, Albert H. Hopper, North Arlington. Visit us on the net. All right, we're back, and we are running long today, so we don't have a lot of show left. Cemeteries in Hudson County, Jersey City in particular, and the Archdiocese of Newark, Tobin, has opened the cemeteries, so you can go there this weekend. You can go there during the week. I never understood why they weren't open in the first place. You're not going to have mobs of people in the cemetery. I understand limiting the funerals and all, but, letting somebody visit their loved ones, come on. Actually, you couldn't help but do social distancing. They're down 6 foot as it is. It should have never been closed. That's why when we go through what has happened with COVID-19 and the coronavirus, there are going to be a lot of questions that are going to be begging for answers and how we made these decisions. And it'll be interesting to watch how how these answers come about and how the mindset was on the decisions that were made. I mean, we have a lot of questions. We don't have a lot of answers right now. All right, but I'm out of show. I'm Pat O'Melia. You're watching The City Show. I'll talk to you next week. Good night.